In the Home tab, we've got settings here at the top right corner. So this is a major, of course, bucket of settings that are both global and by device. So in some cases with audio, that's of course by device. I've got my audio settings. In this case, this is a product that uses direct. I can change the direct filters here. I've got subwoofer crossover options, things like that. If you're adding a subwoofer to your system, always come in here and check to make sure that you've got it dialed in the way that you want it. That's, again, by device. I've got some player settings. Music library is actually more of a global setting, so that affects a number of different products in the BlueSound ecosystem. And then, of course, I've got some other diagnostic tools down here towards the bottom. Send support request is huge. What this does is this will actually take a log file of the product, ask you for your name, your contact information, and then send that support request up to our support crew. And the support crew will, of course, not only get your name and contact information, but they'll also get the log file of that device. And that includes, you know, things like nearby Wi-Fi networks, Wi-Fi strength, number of songs in your index, etc., etc. Now, speaking of Wi-Fi strength, this is a major menu. If you're a client who's having an issue with your system, if you're an installer putting in multiple systems, it's imperative you familiarize yourself with the help and diagnostic section. So again, this is found in the Home tab, lower left corner, and then the settings there in the upper right corner. And then you scroll down to the bottom and find diagnostics. So this is the actual Wi-Fi signal of that speaker right there with the little blue light here in the background, sitting on the table here. And I can actually scroll down and click into each one or tap into each one and look at, say, the kitchen. And if I tap into a player that's not on Wi-Fi, that's on Ethernet, I get the IP address. This is so meaningful because I can now take the IP address and say, go into this section here, which is an embedded web page, and I can change some settings in here. Products like the NAD CI580, you rename rooms or deactivate and enable rooms in this menu system. If you are setting up something on Wi-Fi and you're having some issues and it's throwing up 10.1.2.3 as the IP address, you can come into this diagnostic menu and connect it there using your Wi-Fi settings. So again, that's found. We are in the Home tab and then the settings menu, the settings gear up there in the upper right corner in the BluOS 4.0 app.